We is live. Sounds working, window updated, very nice. Nice lay. Alright, so we're doing this deck today. We're really overdue on a good non-solar plant hero. I guess we pulled it off with Grass Knuckles and Spidao and Captain Combustible. Haven't done Green Shadow. We've done basically one Green Shadow so far. What the heck is this? Oh, this was our experiment deck. That's hilarious. How y'all doing? Still no update. Alright. Lily Pad. We're gonna try to utilize the Lily Pad best we can. This is such a chutzpah. I don't even know what to do with this. I'm not going to be looking at decks yet, Bear. I do that kind of once I start playing. Right now I'm going to be focusing on my deck. Total chutzpah. Total chutzpah. Man, this deck will get better with Savage Spinach. This is leafy. This might be worth it, actually. The greediest one? What the heck? Anything else Conjury worth running? This is definitely the 3 cards we're running. Let's try to make a deck now. What else do we do with this deck? There's some decent win condition cards here. No update. Lima should be good on 1. Here's some synergy. Mayflower. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Let's just make this into a Conjure deck. I'm way overdue on a Mayflower deck too. This has got to be the top of our curve with all the card draw we're running here, though. So this is actually going to be 4 or 5. Everything else is going to be early game, which will actually benefit this deck a lot. Which environment are we going to run? Banana, maybe. I'll consider Banana as a big card, but we need some early game serious. For real. This is a great removal card. Bog! Have to run Bog. You know, maybe the idea is not to put this in the water. The idea is to put it in Bog. Party time. Rutabaga and Grow doesn't seem so bad. Pickles are pickled. Foogers! Why so harsh, Foogers? You're taking this update mishap very seriously, it seems. Haunting ghost on hunting grounds. Oh man. There was an update announced a few days ago, but it never happened. A deck is shaping here. Yeah, guys. We need some twos, desperately. I think spinach is too slow. When spinach gets buffed, it would work fine in this deck. This isn't leafy, is it? Killer Whale? I didn't even run Killer Whale and OTK Cat Lady, which I just did. What's going on, admin? Damn, I need some Advil. I get headaches so much now. Anniversary for PvZ? What is this? May 10th? When is it? Tomorrow's the anniversary of Plants vs. Zombies? The 9th one? The 8th one? Banana seems kind of cool in this deck. This deck is very vague, though. I'm a little bit skeptical about the balance changes. I love the fact that Mega Grow class is going to become something completely new. With the Savage Spinach. Savage Spinach is, I think, going to become one of the prominent cards in this game. It's getting such a freaking serious buff. There might be some real good strategies with that. Yeah. I don't think there's enough good zombie decks. Now all the miracle decks are gone. Damn. Kite Flyer is going to become a lot more prevalent now that Regifter costs 3. There's no environments. This deck needs a lot of work. What would I use Witch Hazel in? I don't know. Control Nightcap. Never thought of Witch Hazel with Witch Hazel with this card. It's not gonna happen in this deck, but maybe we'll do it after the buff too. But Witch Hazel with Umbrella Leaf. I have to try that. That's insane, actually. That would also be another green shadow. Witch Hazel Umbrella Leaf. This deck needs a lot of work. I'm gonna actually get some Advil and come right back. I hope I'm not addicted. Onion ring? I need to add an environment to this deck. I'll work on it when I come back. I'll be back in a minute. We back. We back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, just gentlemen. The stream is 90%. 90% dick. Dope Mihu, keep it going. Alright. We actually do have some peas. What's going on? Zul Behemoth. Behemoth. Premium cards only? There's a few decks that work like that in the meta. Trickster decks would be pretty good. Got a few peas. Got some bonus attacks. Growing Untriggable Frenzy. I still need to do some more one-man Wrecking Crew decks. So our 3 Ps are these guys. Don't need around 4 of these. Another honest trailer. I wouldn't do another honest trailer. I would maybe do like a sarcastic review. Party time. There's only 2 bonus attacks in this deck. 3. What is this called? I don't even know what to call this deck. The win condition is so vague. My fucking head hurts. By the way, I'm not streaming Gwent in the normal time. I'm gonna do it later. I can't do the 5-hour streams anymore. It's just too much. I mean, it's just in terms of me wanting to be high energy while I stream. I guess if I would just be chill the whole time, just be like this, and then you can do it. But which a lot of streamers, it's really hard to be high energy for 5 hours straight. I need a couple hour breaks, so. Rescue Radish? How are we winning? Is this a tempo deck? It's a mid-range deck. For lack of a better name, this is called the Conjure Mid-Range. "24-hour stream." I'm gonna stream Gwen tonight at 6 o'clock, approximately. I'm gonna make a video and exercise and stuff in between and that. And hopefully, damn, I should have taken an Advil earlier this morning and get these freaking migraines now. So let's take a screenshot. This will be a lot of fun now. There's a lot more happening in this deck because of all the weird card draw and stuff. There's a lot happening in this deck. Okay, that happens. Now we're going to make a new scorecard. Make a new deck list. I have to take this out. Let me know if someone donates or subscribes and I don't notice you guys, please, because I can't have something in my ear right now and I'm gonna miss some people. Oh, damn. Migraine headaches just kill me. I think it's reacting. I just got a bunch of dental work done. I got a bunch of, like, my wisdom teeth were all messed up, so I had some dental work done, and I think it's just this pain, and it just goes to my head. It's this thing. Alright, let's do this. Get the screenshot going on. More coffee. More drugs, basically. Don't do drugs, kids. Caffeine's a drug. Don't do it. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, this is green, shadow, conjure, mid-range. This is such a strange deck. This has a lot of good cards in it. This deck is really weird. I have a feeling this is gonna do well, but I think we're gonna kind of find out how this deck actually does well. This is very, very strange. This is our removal card. You can get beans that remove things too. I wonder if we should be running more bounce. More removal. We really don't have any grave removal. Coffee zombie any good now? Okay. Beer of the bread. We're not understanding each other. The communication is not happening. How are we gonna mulligan? I'll find out. Should I just take one more coffee and stream? Prehistoric deck. I go more for strategy than shtick. Alright, let's do it. We ready. We caffeinated and we ready. I have to get this going. I have to take these freaking earphones out. Come on, man. Properties. Let's get the deck list going on. This will be the green. We only have 2 green shadow decks. Okay, we have 3, including the budget version. This is the first green shadow deck I'm making since Savage Spinach Starfruit combination kinds of things. And we're ready to start. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we're going to be doing a really unique deck, very different than anything I've done before in this game. This is a Conjure mid-range deck, so we kind of combined a couple of themes. One of them is conjuring cards, so the way that you're going to be doing that is with the Captain Cucumber. We're also running this card, the Mayflower. This actually is some synergy, because if you have Captain Cucumber on the field, the cards conjured by Mayflower will cost 1 less. These are both cards with good stats, and they're really going to be drawing you cards. This will maybe give you some late game in case we need it. Otherwise, you're really going to be stalling for time. We have some really actual powerful early game in this deck. The Lima Pleurodon will basically take out any zombie on turn 1. This is a really, really powerful control card. A mid-range deck means, of course, you're controlling maybe for the first, 3 turns, you're kind of stalling for time. Then you really start putting on the pressure, turns 4, 5, and maybe 6, and you really try to take over the game then. The Black IP, I think, is also going to be really good in the meta nowadays, because my side sync just broke. Okay. Come on, Fry, you can do this. Don't beat this hottent. Come on, why is this happening now? It must be the wire. I'm not even going on. I'm freaking ordering a new wire on Amazon. Is there an official... How come none of my wires work? I'll try the wire upstairs, I guess. Maybe side sync. Side sync every once in a while just goes to SH1T. Maybe I shouldn't blame the wire. Let's try it one more time. Sorry, you guys are getting ear raped because every time it restarts, it resets the volume for some weird reason. That's the stupidest thing about side sync. Why would they change the volume on your phone? They shouldn't have even have access to that. Alright, try once more. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we're going to be trying a really unique deck. Really never done anything like this. This is the Green Shadow Conjure mid-range deck. So a mid-range deck means that you're basically controlling your opponent and stalling for time on turns 1, 2, and 3, and then like turn 4 and 5, you really start putting on heavy amounts of damage, and you try to take over the game then and destroy your opponent. So the early game we're running Lima Pleurodon, great, very versatile card. This will also be every single time you actually conjure a card, there's going to be a bunch of card draw in this deck. This will actually be shuffling Magic Beanstalks every single time you do conjure a card, so that you'll hopefully be able to get some Magic Beanstalks at the end of the day. But if not, it's anyway a card with good stats. This is a card with really good stats. This is a 1-cost 2/2 that will bounce any zombie, so this can be matched up against a Gargantuar. We'll still take it off the field. Really good 1-cost card. The Black IP is going to be good if your opponent is running tricks. These are kind of good cards if they're running minions. This is good if they're running either minions or tricks, so sort of have the whole package here. Now, the conjure cards, the main one in this deck is Captain Cucumber. Every single time this does damage to anything, it'll conjure you a card that costs 1 less, a legendary card, which is very often going to be very strong finishers and stuff like that. The Mayflower also will conjure you cards, nice amphibious minion. This will be able to, the guys actually conjured by this are actually going to cost 1 less if you have Captain Cucumber on the field, which is really cool. And we are actually running Lily Pad. This is sort of the experiment in this deck. The cards are going to be good on the Lily Pad, possibly the Black IP, the Captain Cucumber will be good, or these late game cards with the double strike, especially Bananasaurus Rex, could be amazing. So this is one of the real heavy hitters in this deck, the Bananasaurus Rex. This does have a Dino Roar that makes it grow too, so there is some real synergy between this and the other conjure cards in this deck. Every time you conjure a card, or when you draw at the beginning of your turn, this will grow by 1/1. So if you just imagine having Lilypad on the field and placing this, you're going to have, this will conjure a card immediately, since when this Lilypad is covered, it does conjure a leafy card. This will end up being a 4/4 double, start as a 4/4 double strike in the water, which is a very difficult card for a lot of opponents to deal with. We are also running the Gatling P, which is not only a really heavy hitter in its own, but it has a great power, which is P Evolutions, does a bonus attack. You want to either put the Bananasaurus Rex or the Gatling P onto the P patch. If you do that, then actually the Gatling P will do an immediate bonus attack of 7 damage. We're running a few Ps in this deck for you to be able to do the P evolution, but even if you just put this on the Lily Pad, it's also going to be really good. So our Ps we're running our Black Eye P, Primal P Shooter, and the P Patch. Bonus attacks are good for finishers. Don't have like a lot of removal in this deck, except for in the early game. You don't really need like the big removal, and hopefully the plant foods will be enough to remove like really big guys off the field. Just running a couple of these cards, the Coffee Grounds, just for it's just really mostly defensively, but every once in a while this can do a lot. Let's say with Captain Cucumber is really the only synergy with this environment. Wish we really had a better environment to run this deck. I can't really afford to run Bog or anything like that. It's too expensive, and I really do not think I don't think Planet of the Grapes is going to be better. I mean, it will draw you cards. Probably this is better. Anyway, let's get this going. Hope you enjoy. The other synergy, I guess, with the Coffee Grounds is if you were to P-Patch and put something on top of it that wasn't a Gatling P or a Bananasaurus Rex, you would put, you know, even a Black Eye P on top of a P-Patch. If that was in Coffee Grounds, that would be a 4-attack minion doing double, you know, double attacks. Anyway, a Black Eye P that is buffed because your opponent played a trick will be very good in the Coffee Grounds. Coffee Grounds is mostly defensive, it really doesn't matter. Alright, let's get her done. We got a 1, 2, and 3. Is this 4 worth it? Maybe it is. Is this 2 worth it, though? I don't really have the good P-Patch play. You can set up P-Patch against Brain Freeze. It's not horrible. You can always combine these two. I think we'll keep it. Song queue on the stream? Probably not. Use Marine Bean and Aggro Walnut. It always is a 4-3. It's a nice idea. Not always. You need an amphibious minion. Now, yeah, Mega Grow is not as good as it used to be. We're trying to utilize it. Bananasaurus Rex and Gatling P are still fine cards, though. We were able to utilize them well in Grass Knuckles. I could almost make a... oh, no. I actually don't know how to solve this problem with the side sync. It just dies sometimes. I guess I'm not going to make a play anyway this turn. Sorry, that was just my side sync dying. I gotta fix that somehow. It was working so well for so long. It might just be these wires. We'll see what happens. This is a great play over here. This is amazing, actually. It just bounces that off the field. Gives us tempo. I have some P set up here. The question is, are we going to try to set up a P-Patch? Or go with this. P-Patch Blow, if our opponent plays one minion here that's not a Gravestone, P-Patch Blow will probably be the play. Then B-Rex and Gatling P following up. This is just such a solid 4-5 punch, actually. I wonder if we should be going more, let it blow, let it blow. There's anything on heights is a problem. Interesting, the ground, he's strong against the ground, but he does have Alien News for heights. On the other hand, this does die to Alien News. Let's go with this. I'll put it on the ground. I'd rather get frozen than get Alien News than die completely. 2 for 1, you know? There might be a better way of doing this deck, actually. I'm really looking at Bananasaurus Rex and Gatling P as some really powerful cards. I almost wonder if it would be worth making a green... We're gonna do this deck for today, but I'm just thinking if it's worth it to even make like an aggro green shadow deck. I mean, he does have... You could run Rotobagi. Split P is like a great aggro card. There's actually a bunch of Mega Aggro cards that can use aggro. Smarty, slightly less so, but not bad. That's interesting. If he has Deadly, this is going to screw up. I have a feeling he's going to go for like a big environment. This will be a 5-5. I think this is worth it. I mean, what if I were to bonus attack and then play Gatling next turn? which is kind of ridiculously strong. I will be able to proc the block here instead of just going B-Rex. I could always do this later, this play. I'm actually going to do it like this. He's going to be very difficult for him to take out a 3-3 right now. I have a feeling he was just going to go Area 22 or Deadly. Deadly really hurts, and this is so good on the Gatling P. Really, the bonus attack is essentially procs a block and sets up the 7 damage over here, and this is going to be a 7-6 bonus attack beast. You're a savage. All right, here we go. Ba-dum-bum. Ooh. Acid Rain, that's fine. We're covering this anyway. Damn, but we didn't proc the block. That's a problem. I hope he plays a big minion here. Just play Supernova Guard, please. Now, I might, if our opponent like passes here, I'm actually gonna go Lilypad B Rex. Lilypad B Rex is nasty. I still have a feeling this is gonna get deadly, so let's do this while we can. We're not gonna have an answer to deadly minion next turn, but this will kill this and then do 7 damage and set up the B-Rex for the big finish. Doing 7, proccing the block and doing 7 damage this turn. I doubt he has Dolphinado. No, he had started with Acid Rain. Well, he could block and get Dolphinado. It's not the end of the world. Let's do this. No more messing around. Basically, if we manage to proc the block and do 7 damage this turn, he'll be down to 7, and then B-Rex actually will be 8 next turn and win. So I'm really hoping Freeze is the best case. And wow, he didn't get. Wait, so he got Galvanized. Damn, that was so bad. Freeze would have been the second bad. Blow would have been horrible. He would have gotten this thing off the field, which would have been really, really bad. There's Deadly. We don't actually have a way of protecting that, but we do have this play. We can actually go 2-4 instead. I wonder if we should save this for a Gatling P. Yeah, it is Galvanized. It definitely is Galvanized, though. I think this is the better play. I think he definitely doesn't have a freeze. He can have a frozen mustache. I believe this is the play. There's no real reason to have it in the water since he definitely doesn't have freeze in the sand. Why not Lily B-Rex? Because this way it's a 5-5. The Lily B-Rex would only be a 4-4. It would be a little bit easier. This would work better against Nibble and Extinction Event and Alien Ooze. So, you know, he had 3 brains left, so... but he didn't have any tricks in his hand. Main's dead. This is why you can't really control big cards with just like cards like Cosmic Imp. It's too slow and there's just too many ways around it. With zombie, just playing a zombie is not a good way to control a guy. You know, it's not a good control strat. I'll start looking at your guys' images you're sending me. You dominating your opponent. Dr. Pepper, 22 attack. Pretty good. Let me know how the sound is, you guys. I'm not listening to the sound today. Hashtag migraines. This is interesting. Which one of these ones do we keep? I guess we'll keep this too. None of these are that good against the Smash because he has Rolling Stone and Weed Spray and stuff. Maybe is bouncing better in the early game? What about bad against Arm Wrestler? This is better against Arm Wrestler. Oh, this is kind of bad. Alright. This is decent. Look for a 3 at some point. We'll go Lima Pleurodon in the water. Even if we see Arm Wrestler, we'll actually be able to buff this Lima Pleurodon no 4-4. So Arm Wrestler Sumo is not going to be able to take this out. Just trying to think of which strategies of the Smash are we the most scared of. This will go in the water. Sounds good, thanks. This game's boring for you, really? We're doing it. I've never done a deck like this, ever. Like, nothing even close to this. We've done kind of conjure decks with Captain Combustible, but nothing like this before. The fact that there's just so many combinations. I love card games. You know what I'm becoming a little obsessed with? Ooh, that hurts. How do we deal with the Garg next turn? What is it gonna be? It's gonna be huge. Huge. okay? It's gonna be huge. Damn, that sucks. Gotta start working on that Gargologist. It's not exactly a P deck. We're not running Podfather or anything like that. The Ps are to set up the Gatling P. Gatling P is easily the best P in the game right now. I mean, as a finisher, of course. Cone Zone should give armor. Interesting. I don't think Cone Zone needs to become better. I feel like the Hardy class could use a good solid finisher. That would be really nice. Doesn't really have that. Besides for going viral, like a card that costs like 5 or 6, and like you play it, it's gonna take over a game. We really don't have a card like that. So very likely we're gonna see a huge Garg here. This is good. I'm gonna play around Weed Spray for now. Can't afford a Captain Cucumber at the moment. It's not gonna do any damage anyway, so we can't draw a card with Captain Cucumber because of the Gladiator. I really hope that he was planning on Weed Spraying here, in which case we are going to ruin this Gargologist and actually get it back into this game here. He did not have a 5-cost Garg. He was going for the Weed Spray! We played right around that! That's what I'm talking about. Now, our Black IP is a huge force. He almost has to put the Garg... It's turn 4 again. He could have played a 5-drop. I don't know if he was getting greedy there or what, but that did not work out for our opponent. Gargologist is amazing against this deck. We are not going to let him get away with this. Gargologist is such a good card because we have no answer. I guess, you know, P is an answer, Primal P Shooter, but he's not going to be able to deal with this 3/3, I don't think. I guess Nibble or Lunchbox would get us here. Bananasaurus Rex kind of starts off with those low stats, which isn't great. But we have this huge bull. This Black IP is a real force right now. That friend does not survive. It prevents a few damage to his face. It prevents 3 damage to his face, but it buffs the Black IP now. What is... this guy is not playing a good game. If we keep this in our hand, the Bananasaurus Rex actually grows here, so I believe we'll actually use this later. If he tries to do a Garg... The only place his Garg actually works right now is going to be in lane... I guess he has lane 2 also. Let's just get it done here. Very likely we're going to... blast and use the plant food here. If he passes, we're gonna... Yeah, see, now he has to match these up, so this is an easy play. This will become a 6/6. Might as well get this damage in right here. Yeah. It's a good time for it. So now we're doing 18 damage. I mean, we could win right here. Damn. Gargologist could have gotten it done, and he got so freaking greedy. I don't know. It's possible he didn't have the 5-cost Garg. He didn't have the Smashing Garg. If he would have played that Smashing Garg on 3, we would not. It's not. This Gatling P actually wins right now in lane 4 because it does the immediate bonus attack. So he's got a bland anyway. This guy has no chance. I'll just change it to now. Weak stuff out of here. Yes. To be honest, I really underestimate Bananasaurus with Gatling. I think I should probably utilize these cards together more. Particularly with P-Patch and stuff like that. There might even be some crazy combos that I can do this. In terms of mid-range power, they are really strong at just putting on the heat, you know? I've kind of gone away from the Mega Grow class, but I just kind of miss the old Tempo Mega Grow, which is not as good because of Lily and stuff like that. I wonder if there even is a way of doing Tempo. You can't really set up P-Patches in a Tempo deck, because P-Patch is like the worst Tempo card ever. It sets up a future turn, which means you kind of have to play mid-range, but, you know, it's obviously getting the job done here. We need a little bit more solid in terms of the early game. This is okay. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's not... Ooh, that's nice. I might actually... Whew. I might actually try to set up the Captain Cucumber. I think I'm gonna play this card right now. The next turn, I believe, is going to be Lily Pad, grow this into a 4/4, and then turn 3, play this in the water, maybe? I think it's Rolling Stone. It's fine, because that absorbing a Rolling Stone means that it's not going to hit Captain Cucumber, which is great. Can't you put in the bonus draw guy, Party Time? I don't think it's worth running Party Time. There's not enough bonus attacks to really make it worth it. I mean, I think this is okay. We could also set up the Captain Cucumber now. What's more likely, our opponent with another Rolling Stone? If our opponent Rolling Stones this, that would be the best thing that ever happened. I guess Neptuna's Super would be very good here. As opposed to our opponent having really any environment that Neptuna runs. Okay, that survived. We're still faced with do we play Captain Cucumber in the water, or do we play on the ground and do the beef in the water? I believe it's actually still, well, this can get weed sprayed now. It's turn 3 pass. I mean, maybe we can play this to play around knockout, so I don't know. I'm gonna go with you. This is so weird. What we can do is Captain Cucumber and Embiggen on this Coffee Grounds next turn. I'm just playing around Weed Spray. I don't want to play Captain Cucumber right into Weed Spray there. You could just play Captain Cucumber. We have another one. Our opponent decided not to waste the Weed Spray. I have a feeling that our opponent is actually still packing weed. Packing some weed. See, now we actually have some interesting stuff here now. I'm actually going to go with this play. We can actually P-patch B-Rex. We can actually P-patch B-Rex. You can actually evolve non-amphibious minions in the water. Springboard, I believe you can. This is the only amphibious springboard besides for this. This is interesting. I think this will work. I call it springboard. It's really fusion. I'm pretty sure you can fusion the B-Rex next turn. We're going to do it like this. We're going to grow this. So now, knockout, obviously, our opponent doesn't have enough for knockout. This will kill this guy and conjure 2 cards right now. Amazing. That's going to be a huge force for our opponent to deal with, which just makes the Bananasaurus Rex better next turn. No! Damn. I forgot about Deadly. When I think Neptuna, for some reason, I just totally ignore the Deadly. Haven't seen any. Frenzy. This guy's annoying. Damn, that was a good play. 7 Karos heal. The heal is gonna be good. Really, any legendaries you kind of get in this deck are fine. It's interesting. You actually lose a little value from the P-patch. Oh, that's a slow play. This is weird. You actually lose a little bit of value from the P-patch by playing the P-patch and Bananasaurus Rex, because you don't grow the B-Rex from the Conjure. I could go P-patch B-Rex here for tempo, and then play Captain Cucumber and Mayflower next turn. Our opponent is totally committed, so we should try to take advantage of the situation best we can. This card growing is really going to hurt our tempo. This will become a 5/5. I think this is the way. Oh, wait! Oh, damn it. Okay, never mind. Change of plans. I forgot we only had 5. I didn't do the math correctly. Come on, Fry. Where's your arithmetic? Alright, this is fine. This is actually fine, because this will actually... But we'll be able to do the Bananasaurus Rex in the water next turn, and we'll be able to conjure a card. The Leafy card will be conjured. We actually have plenty of cards in our hand right now. I have 5 Sun. I don't know, I just didn't do the math there properly. This guy does 2. I'm not really worried about this. He kind of clogged this lane, unfortunately. Our opponent is just AFK right now. This is fine. The B-Rex does work here just fine. We'll be able to conjure another legendary card. We're going to have so many cards by the time next turn is over. I think this Chinese guy was offended by our lack of math there. He could sense it. Using his... Okay, I'll stop. Using his kung fu powers. Couldn't resist. Alright, we won! Do we count that as a win? We were definitely far ahead there. Counting as a win, I don't care. It's L-U-L, Elzer. I was tired of waiting. It's not racist! I just love racial jokes. I'm not actually racist though. Shut up. Yeah, this is really good against Brainstorm. Kinda all this. This should be fine. And another sightseeing bites the dust. Right, get ready for the ear rape. It's about to go down for real. Come on! Could you please? Sightseeing quits now 18 times every stream. That's the way this goes. It'll be back in 1 second, you guys. Whee! Okay. Perfect mulligan. Put this in the water. Maybe I'll just... Actually, then the voices aren't gonna be... All of the faces. What's the best Immorticia deck? I just put OTK Cat Lady. I was okay. Probably Trickster decks are the best for Immorticia. Yeah, I could maybe go and put lines and everything in the lull and stuff. The thing is that it's touched up. I would have to just add dark lines in random places. This is good. What lane does this go in? Doesn't matter. It's connected via USB. It might be a problem with the cable. Maybe I'll dick around with some new cables soon. Lily pad deck going 3-0. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty good. We'll set up these P patches next turn. These trade. My 2-drop trades for his 3, and now I'm gonna draw another card, so we're definitely way ahead in tempo here. Give me something really good. Come on. It's actually not bad. Against Brainstorm? Not sure. Play around Final Mission. I'd say get the sweet stuff out of here. All of the races, all of the faces. How is saying Asians are good at math racist? It's not racist at all. It's just a stereotype. And it's true. But that's besides the point. There's nothing wrong with it per se. There's just people, I'll explain. There's a lot of people in the world, and I have to respect, that they don't like, they're very sensitive to any racial stereotypes because they or people that they're close to have suffered from just the general concept of racial stereotypes in their lives. Final mission is incoming. Now, the final mission will not be able to take this out. This is lethal, actually. This is crazy. This is 14 damage. Rip Valk. Final mission does 0 here. It does 5 damage, but it's not enough. Got him! 4-0! We just found a new way of beating Valk. It's just called really strong mid-range decks with this freaking card. Holy smokes with that! This man is dead! Wow, Rip Valk! That was so great! We have found another answer. It's called freaking Gatling P. Holy moly with that! Against the best freaking deck in the game. It has exactly 6 health, which is 1 more than he's able to, you know, deal damage there. Why don't I run background music anymore? It just seems like more people appreciated the natural game sound. If people really want the background music back again, I'll do it. I don't have a problem with that. I just made some surveys and everyone was like, no, do the natural game sound. So I know some people don't think that way, but... How much does Lily Pad help us here? Not very much. It's pretty harsh. 3, 4, 5. It was a slow Valk deck? You're right, he wasn't running any. Do I play this card? I don't think I do. I think I'll do this for next turn for tempo. It'll be a 4-4 on turn 2. 3, 4, 5. Why the heck not? Final mission is broken. I'm actually gonna write that down as a highlight because that was It's a good... That was not a highlight that would make a highlight reel, of course. Because it wasn't spectacular enough. But that's a good highlight to put at the beginning of the video, because it was a little bit of a highlight, and it really exemplified how this deck works. This would be a nice play, but it obviously dies to the dog. So let's do it like this. Be a 4-2. That was game... Are we 5-0 or 4-0? Game 4. Oh yeah. Question is, do we go for the Conjuring, or do we set up these Ps now? That's tough, actually. These can still get bungee plumbered, and for that reason alone. I'm doing the Conjure. I mean, drawing a card here with this, setting up this Mayflower, this is a thing he has to deal with. This is a 3 health minion that Brainstorm has to deal with. Brainstorm has to... Come on! Don't give me weenie beanies! Brainstorm has to spend a lot of his next turn in order to deal with this. This and B-Rex is an impossible thing right now. That, even if he kills the B-Rex now, it's really not that bad. What is this? Could you do a video for starter decks? What? Oh, I see. Yeah, not Malika, but I do have some budget decks, a couple of good ones. It's really hard to make real high quality budget decks nowadays. That was weird. Is he setting up a chickening next turn? What did he do there? He played Plumber and what? Was it Cryo Brain? No. What did he spend his brains on there? I was totally spacing out and talking to the chat. What was the first card he played? The Weenie Beanie. It's not a P though. I believe this is the play. He drew cards. Oh, that's so slow. Talk about the epitome of slowness. Now what are you gonna do? 2 rockets. You need fruitcake rocket science could clear this field. Plumber. I forgot about Plumber rocket science actually. Backup dancers. I hope that's. Wow, this guy is slow city and he's backup dancers. We're so unlucky. That's lethal probably. And needs 3s now. Could roll 3 and survive here. But even so, even if he would, let it blow. Probably better next turn. Yeah, weak stuff out of here. He knows this. If he survives this turn, it's not gonna last much longer than that. Let's get on Tokyo Drift Swing person. Alright. Will you play Artifact? I have plans of playing it right now. It did rank up there. 500. Even so, we would have done, if he would have gotten one of the backup dancers against the Gatling P, we would have had 5 less damage, but we would have had this still impossible deal with field. And we had a great hand, too. Much you can do about that. This is interesting. I wonder if I keep all this. I really not such a big fan of all these 1-drops, particularly against Rust Bolt. He's a good field clear hero. I think we're actually going to get rid of Lima Pleurodon. This could work. We'll see if we can set up that P-Patch with the B-Rex. P-Patch B-Rex is great. What the heck is Sam Mead? What hero do you enjoy playing the most with? I mean, I'm definitely enjoying this deck. This is interesting. We can grow this next turn, so this will be fine. Against the sports deck here. I'll do the daily soon. I'll do it after this game. Daily challenge. Chicken me. Best deck for HG? He's kind of more of a fun hero. Were there any real serious HG decks that are worth considering this season? I don't know. Interesting. I'm gonna actually set up P-Patch. It's a good turn to do that. I don't want the... well... this trading, we could trade up. This will become a 2-2. Who cares? Let's just do it like this. It's nice having this 2-1 on the field. This might survive until Gatling P because whatever matches up against it gets bounced. So. I'll take it. This looks like a flag zombie deck, actually. You know, like a zoo deck. It just hasn't gotten flag zombie yet. Gotta play around Weed Spray. What do we like better here? I think he's going for Weed Spray. This is a really strange play, but this is what we're doing. It's a lot of tempo, and if he's going for Weed Spray, he doesn't have anything. We're going to be doing 8 damage and just set up any kind of B-Rex. The B-Rex doesn't go on the 4-4, by the way. It's not worth it. The B-Rex just goes in lane 3, particularly against Rust Bolt. Yes! Man, we're playing around these Weed Sprays. It's a problem. Weed Spray is a really good card lower ranked because they have no idea how to play around it. If you're seriously going to play this game like a mensch and actually play around Weed Spray becomes such a worse card. That is what I'm talking about. What are you going to do? What are you... There you go. I'm a professional. So now we have... so much freaking damage. He is getting Bananasaurus wrecked. What does he even do? Which of his powers even help him here? I guess Nerf would have solved the Bananasaurus Rex in the meantime until we play Captain Combustible next year. It is probably just bonus attack for the win here. In fact, we have so many ways of winning now. Does he even front this? Fireworks. Okay, he kills his own guy. That happened. Plant food in this lane is the play. He only has 1 left. Oh, I guess if he has Chop, actually. Ooh, he does survive here with Chop. Damn. That's what he got last turn, of course. He would have used something else. Alright, was there a different play? I didn't really consider the Chop there. I guess I could have just gone Mayflower, actually. We can set up the Mayflowers now. We can also Gatling P now. He doesn't have another Chop. And he overcommits like that? Really? Okay, so this is the play. Let's just go heavy to his face. I don't know, actually. I wonder if Mayflower Captain Cucumber is actually better here. If we get a P, we can kill them all at once. This will proc his block, get him down to 1 guaranteed proc his block, and maybe then set up these next turn. There's very little he can do here. It's just nice to have this as an immediate bonus attack and just finish him off, but... I mean, we can roll, you know, 1 and a 2 here, so we have a small chance of winning. Or we could block and get super, and then it would be basically guaranteed. He rolled 2 and 2, as expected. What are the new patches that were introduced? They're not really happening. It seems like Savage Spin is getting buffed. A lot of the, you know, regifting and Mustache Monument and Final Mission are getting nerfed. They're gonna all cost more. Is there anything I have to worry about, like Bad Moon Rising wise? It's gonna be, you know, 1, 2, 3. This will be the first card we play. Captain Cucumber is kind of nice in the water. I guess so. Well, then what? Let's see what Leafy card we get here. Who knows what that's gonna be? I love beans, mommy. Kind of guy would run Bad Moon Rising. Bad Moon Rising Zombot could save him, you know? Otherwise, this guy's toast. We need 1 damage. It's nice that Captain Cucumber becomes lethal, you know? What's going on, Bacon Guy? Who's this girl? You know, looks like... And Weed Spray? It took him an awful long time to make that play if he has Weed Spray. Wow, what a great play. Green Shadow Super for the win. No. I'm gonna do this for a card. Now we just need a plant food, really. Can plant food this card? Ooh, we're not in good shape right now. We are in actually really, really bad shape. If he has a strong turn 8, we lose. How did that play take him so long to make? Man, he had exactly super weed spray. I knew he had the weed spray, so what, I shouldn't have committed that hard that turn? I didn't have anything that wasn't... This deck is a little bit weed sprayable, except for the late game. What's going on, Fabian? We're actually in a really bad position here. We really YOLO'd it. I wonder if going with the Conjure play... Well, if we would have gotten weed spray that time. I mean, he had to have exactly, you know, super weed spray to survive there. Don't time out. Didn't I recycle all my So Magic Beans that got nerfed? Yeah. Damn. Because I was behind, I'm not even gonna count that as a win. I don't know what's with the servers, but... I can't call that... We had a chance of winning there. Not a great chance. Anyway. I had a player in Gwent who was literally roping me to 1 on purpose every single time yesterday, and I whooped his... The last play he thought I was going to win, so he made quickly, and I just totally wrecked him. I didn't realize I had like a 27-point restore in my hand. This is rough against Infinity. He's got a lot of answers to these cards. I don't think we can afford that. Now we have 2-3. Thank you, P-Power, for subbing yesterday. Yes, remember that. I think stalling here is the best tactic. Once we start getting to turn 3 and 4, we should be able to take this guy. Super weed spray, cost 6. Destroy all plants with 3 or less attack. That's interesting. The question is, what does the Imp Throwing Imp do? He's run Imp Throwing Imp so far, and Con Man. I'm just trying to figure out from that what kind of deck he's running. P-Patch is the play. And it just sets up the next one. The update for some reason was announced and never ended up happening, so either it failed or it was accidentally. I think it's more likely it was accidentally announced too early. Like the date was someone they're screwed up basically. There's 102 people subscribed now. Oh yeah. Okay. Now the P-Patch is better with the B-Rex. I just suppose we can do this. I don't know. Deadly is really bad. I guess we'd rather the Captain Cucumber get Deadly than the B-Rex next turn. So if he has a Deadly Power or a Barrel in his hand, let's draw it out right now. He doesn't have that many minions in the field either. I'm sorry about the side thing glitching out. It's just a thing today. It just freezes the game every once in a while. La da 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 da. And then you hear some boopy boop. I wonder why this is happening. It's just recently. It must be the wire. If it's happening a bunch of times in a row recently, it couldn't be the software like devolved, right? Let's see what he did. Oh, it's turn 4. What did he do? We got a Briar Rose. Okay, just seeing what happened. What must have happened is he played Sugary Treat. We got Briar Rose from Captain Cucumber. I believe this is the play. This is a huge mess, but let's yellow it. Here we go. Gravestone Environment. Smoke Bomb? Smoke. Heck, he just spent a bunch of smoke bombs there, though. I mean, it's not that bad that Con Man dying, because we have such a huge card advantage. He really, his only option there was to try to aggro us, and him using that smoke bomb is really sad. We have actually some synergy between Briar Rose and Mayflower right now. I wonder if Big Briar Rose is worth it. Could use some more cards though. We're actually gonna do it like... I don't know about this guy. I mean, what if this is a binary stars or something? Let's do it like this. There's a bunch of things in there that could cause this ruckus. Wow! Supernova Garg is what he got from the buried treasure, actually. We'll probably just take that out straight with Briar Rose. How many flowers size for Briar Rose and flowers? We'll draw something here. This is pretty good. This is a hard card for me to take out. Very hard, actually. Haunted Pumpkin. I'm not used to getting Haunted Pumpkin from Mayflower. That's, you know, I used to use Mayflower a lot, way before Haunted Pumpkin came out. Pumpkin's not horrible here. This guy's got a lot of damage on us. This isn't a flower, is it? Wonder how many leafy cards are flowers. That'd be an interesting trivia fact. Briar Rose is 3. This is gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna survive here, but barely. This always happens. Really don't want to give him another card. Sadness. Three. I think getting hit one more time is actually good here. This will be a 6-4. It's pretty good. Because it's easier for us to block actually next turn. Unfortunately, he gets a card, which is really what he needs here. I wonder what monster he just got. Hopefully it's not something that good. Giving him a card is kinda sad. That'll be 2-2. Nova Guard trades with Briar Rose, really nice. About as much value as we'll get from Briar Rose this game. We have a full block meter, and we have a plant food in our hands. We're really not in the worst shape. He has a little overshoot, which is annoying. If he YOLOs it in lane 2, he has 4 cards now, though. We have 7. And he probably spent 2 on whatever's inside that gravestone, right? Did we see the gravestone? This turned 7 for 5, and he played a gravestone also. So it's only a 2-cost card. Can't be like a sumo or anything. So we chump block him. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Just wondering, is plant food better in case he plays Conga? I guess so. And nope. We Plumber. Oh, it could be a 1-cost card and has Plumber in his hand. In which case, Mayflower doesn't win. This is doable. He's thinking an awful long time here, which is good news. Even if he does have a Plumber, no, Deadly Barrel does not get it done. If he had a Plumber, we'll probably block the 5-6 and have a shot next turn. That is game! Actually got that guy. That was a really close game. Holy smokes. Ended up Haunted Pumpkin on top of P-Patch is what won us the game. Got the Haunted Pumpkin from Mayflower of all things. Nailed it! What's going on, Mad Coquist? Love you back. Absolutely amazing. Look at this deck of 6-0. Who would have known? I'm shooken up right now, and the reason I'm shooken up is not, oh, this deck happens to be. I can even make better decks than this. It happens. We made this aggro Grass Knuckles with Gatling P and Bananasaurus Rex, and that was a great deck. And I feel like I've underestimated the mid-range power of this combo. These guys are really strong. The Gatling P has just become ridiculously good because of P-Patch and because of its buff this past season. I really want to go back to the Mega Grow class and treat it as a mid-range class now with this really good, you know, double strike combo. Holy smokes with that. 2, 3, 4. Plant food is gonna be good in this matchup. It's gonna be good. I don't need a 1 against Brainstorm too. He has too many summonings and things like this. There's no real reason. He got Primal Yeti from the Pumpkin. Yeah, good point, Noah. Playing some Brainstorms and stuff. Interesting high rank Brainstorm not having a turn 1 play is possible, so the tricks are back. Did get Gatling. Oh, never mind. He just didn't get his Conmans, which is good. So again, we're gonna have to really put on the pressure as much as we can. I'd love to set up P-Patch here. We really do want the P-Patch to be on the field either for the banana or for the things. Let's do this. He's running this in the middle to play around Super, because Super to face is actually better than killing one of his minions. This is gonna be a Valk deck. How do you get to rank, 48 this fast? Yep. Man is typical. So, very likely we'll see a final mission here. I believe it's all the 1s is the play, actually. Interesting. The lily pad is a setup for the B-Rex. That's very nice. This happens. These springboard, these fusion cards are getting it done. Now, I don't think we make this trade. Do we? Is he gonna final mission here? Do we force the final mission out of his hands? Is taking 3 damage the end of the world is the question. Getting hit twice, usually the P-Patch wants to go second next. I'm just calculating damage and stuff. I think clogging a lane is better and taking the 3 damage constantly. This is a great deck against Valk because we're not killing right now his Valk is at 0. Now it'll be at 2, and we're going to be just doing a ton of damage to this guy on turns 4 and 5. Ideally, we would like to Bananasaurus Rex in the water, springboard it like that, and then springboard fusion this on top of the P-Patch. We'll see if the P-Patch gets in trouble here. Damn, that's a good play. Nah, usually Fireworks doesn't even appear in this matchup. That sucks. Holy moly with that. Ugh. Okay, we still have to go. Oh, taking 5 bullseye is not fun here. We're so far behind because of that. We are so. Usually they run barrel. This guy's running fireworks. Damn. How do you? What's up? Call me the best. Thank you. You're so sweet. Fry, you're my hero. How come I'm being so nice today, Mance Criver? You guys are so nice. If we take 5 right now, we're going to be down to 8 with no block meter. We have to start backpedaling and play defensive, which is usually when decks against Valk go to SH1T. Right now, his Valk is going to be at 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be at 8. Ugh, 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 ugh. At least we procced his block there. This is still doable, but it's going to be a stretch. He has the empty block meter now. We don't have we needed that P-Patch to be alive so badly. Damn, that backup dance range was clutch. Gravestone from Eureka. He got a grave now. Come on, man. He has a final mission now. I think it's. I think we're in over our heads. Damn. All I can say is damn. Damn like a slice of ham. Okay, 7 and 7. I mean, I guess we'll force the final mission out of his hands. Best we can probably do here. Congo, really? He got this from Eureka, you guys. Come on, man. That is such a good card. Usually there's no graves. Saving this one. This doesn't help. And Biggin would have been clutch there. The Valk play just wins this turn anyway. It's gross. You've been watching for 2 years, Matt? You're so nice. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the positive feedback. It balances out all the negative feedback now. It's good. I appreciate it, you guys. I mean, maybe he just doesn't have Valks. I would have seen it. I thought we should have seen a Valk right there. His Valk would have been at 10, but maybe he just has one that's less like that. Damn, like a slice of ham is right. Let's do this and pray for a miracle, you know? Heck. Smacked himself in the face. It's possible he doesn't have Valk, yeah. So we should just play on the assumption that he has no Valks, period. Because if he does, he wins. These final missions with the barrels are so freaking annoying. Holy smokes, that's a great play. And he's putting on a bunch of heat here. It's not quite lethal if you want off likely. Come on, we needed a good block at least. Ah! Eureka? Running tank. What the heck? This isn't even a Valk deck, actually. They'll probably lethal us right here with us drawing 2 cards. Okay, 16. It actually wasn't even a Valk deck. It's just a barrel final mission deck. I underestimate final mission. I'm actually happy it's getting nerfed. It's pretty annoying. It's so good with barrel. Why do you get Z-Mech and Morticia from your 11 packs? You got both of them? Morticia's not bad. I just put a YouTube video on there, Morticia. Pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. This isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. This P is a good setup for the Gatling P. This is actually a really good synergy with the Gatling P. You might actually be able to make an aggro Green Shadow deck. There are some things. Split P is really good. Split P is a really great aggro card. I mean, any hero, any crazy hero can run barrel final mission. Maybe I should just be considering that more, you know? I'm gonna maybe you know, you can do Control Infinity like that. Okay, we know he has the what's it called? The 2/3 in his hand. The 1 cost 2. No, it's a 1 cost 2/3. It should be a 3 cost 2/3. Or a 2 cost at least. That's why I'm kind of reluctant to do the Black Eyed Pea play here. Because he has a great trade against it. But then what? If we play Captain Cucumber and he concentrates on Black Eyed Pea next turn, I think we're gonna be fine. Z-Mech is the worst? I don't know. Maybe. I would love to see one of your great decks go the distance. I would donate to that. What do you mean by that? Like to play like 30 games with it? It's interesting. Does this go on heights? I think it does, actually. I just want to play around the eventual freeze. Oh. This is bad, because usually this thing has 2 health. Most of the 3 drops in the game seem to... What?! Really? Oh, that is so great. That is probably the absolute best thing you could have done. Holy smokes, there's another Briar Rose in the house. Damn! It's 4 damage to face, turned into a 4-drop. Get it? Why do I always get Dolphin Rider? Tomb Raider, great. To deal with that. The B-Rex here is actually quite good. Unless he has Pogo. What is this? Really? Damn, that was good. Come on, man. So these 2 trade and Tomb Raider goes the distance. Got rid of the station, but still, I mean, that's a great value. Whoa, what just happened? This is a great card. What am I... This is gonna be good. We'll save that, I guess. What is this thing? Come on, man. We don't have a 3 and a 2 here. I don't like it. Yes, okay. At least he got a 2-1 out of that. If he gets a deadly or if he gets a chop here, holy smokes. Come on, man! This guy is high rolling every single time. Hopefully we'll block this. Okay, at least he doesn't get the extra gravestone. Thankfully, okay. A little bit stabilized now. We're actually not in bad shape now. This Gatling P is gonna rip this guy to shreds. Doesn't have a lot of big removal. He's just rolling exactly what he needs every single time. We would have 4 more health if we wouldn't have gotten that Vampire. I mean, I don't even know what he's running. He's running this RNG's stack. We're getting wrecked by the RNG. Come on, man. This is not even a lot of damage here. So we either have a Briar Rose combo. We can start going face with this. He's not going to be able to control us. I guess the biggest threat is this 2-3. I think we're going to try to just start putting on the pressure here. This will do 10 damage to his face. We have a bonus attack for next turn, so... Ugh! Smoke bomb. Okay. So prevents 5 damage, kills one of his guys, makes a random imp. It's a decent smoke bomb. He's running smoke. This guy's not even running a good deck. He's just getting every RNG. If we would have gotten freaking Toxic Waste Imp, it would have been ridiculous there. So we're almost for sure going to use the bonus attack. Damn. Gravestone. Not really any grave bounce in this deck. So we have 4 and 3. I suppose we can B-Rex Briar Rose. Yeah, it's a 2-2 instead of a 2-1. That's a weird Disco Trunk. Not a whole lot of value. Other ones heal, okay. We're still in decent shape, really. Shrinking Violet. Yeah, you really don't want to be running more proactive cards in this sort of mid-range deck on turn 4 like D-Rex. I'm okay with that trading with that Disco Tron. That would have been a lot of value. Still have the bonus attack. Plank Walker down. Try to block that Plank Walker. It's not as good as it looks. Damn, like a slice of ham. We should actually try to create a proactive play here. Unfortunately, we can't set this up. No punish available. This 4 is pretty nasty, so it's 4-3. And 1 just to block. I suppose so. It's double striking. We can go 1, 2. Except for an request at the end of streams. I guess we'll do it like this. That's the line. We're in okay shape. We'll hopefully block the 6, and we'll have 7 health. And, you know, a plant food we can't. These 2 environments are doing very little for us at this point. Did block it. Get some Biggin. Now, in Biggin, we'll kill the guy in lane 4. I think we have to kill that guy. 6 in our face here. We'll probably... You know, getting something to bonus attack would be nice. We really need a minion here, actually. There's HG's super. It's interesting. If we would have played, you know, Mayflower in 5, we would have had a Mayflower list. Instead, we have a 2-1 that list. Turns out it would have been instead of a 4. Shock. So. Interesting choices here. Bonus attack would win. 3 and 4. So bonus attack here will end up doing 10 and possibly have lethal this turn. Four, 2. Problem is, a bonus attack wins for him no matter what we do. There's no play around bonus attack. So I think we might as well just go for the win. We don't want this to hit us twice. I guess we'll kind of play it safe and do that, and then play the coffee grounds here. So 13. Oh, this is, again, if he doesn't have a bonus attack, okay, that's a lot better than a bonus attack. We're still doing a lot of heat here. We could still have it and just be BMS. Transformation stay again. This could be a lot. He could have transformed this into Zombat. Killed that. Okay, this could have been a lot worse. We're at 1 health right now. This is a stretch. We're gonna have to do these and try to conjure something here. Yep, need a card. Freaking kidding me? Ooh, it's actually not bad now. That's actually not bad. Hopefully he doesn't have a teleport of sorts. Because now this is a flower, so this actually kills that and gives us an Astrocado next turn. It just depends. No! Oh, he got from Imp throwing Imp, he got Leprechaun, and he just drew a pot of gold. Come on, no teleports. Yes! So that dies. We're gonna get an Astrocado here, which means, oh, Plant Food would be the top tick of the century, I think. No, Lily Pad, really? Come on, Lily Pad. It just depends what he has. This is gonna be a real stretch. 5 and 3 wins, so in case that's a guy that moves, I guess we don't have that much to lose in the Lily Pad unless he's able to deal 1 damage here. Teleport in. If he has a teleport, he'll win no matter what. He only played 1 minion there? That might be another What? It's a Plankwalker. It's probably a Plankwalker. It's probably a Plankwalker. No! Teleportation zombie? Any minion wins in lane 4 now. Well, no, we'll play a few more games. Damn, good game. Harsh! Just to make it worse. Alright, so we're 6 and 2. This guy got so much luck at every stage. I think this was a great matchup too. It's just... I am sadness. That pot of gold totally saved his Tuchus there. The fact he got Leprechaun Imp from Imp throwing Imp earlier on, and then got the pot of gold right when he needed it. He only had like 1 or 2 cards. Come on, man. 6 and 2. Oh man, high roll. There's a certain amount of luck you can get that you'll win no matter what. Good. Thank you, stars. Insane luck control. Plankwalker was pretty nasty, but almost the time that we caught up to him is when he played Plankwalker. It's so sad being zombies there. One more early game control card. This is tempting, but we can fall too far behind. Bye, Gatling P. Gotta keep the B-Rocks. Gotta have at least 1 win condition here. I'm actually not timing him out for swearing. I'm timing him out for talking like a child who thinks it's fun to swear. If a person swears in good taste and it's PG-13 and not like in a childish way, I'll let it slide as long as he's not attacking anyone, you know? But it's just like, hello. Yeah, I know, it just froze again. It's just part of the... I guess I should dick around with some wires. You know what, maybe for the PvP I'll go and I'll switch the wires and we'll see what happens. I've really tried all my wires and none of them have been better. There is 1 more wire I own that's upstairs that maybe is better. I also do have 1 in the car that maybe is going to be better. I'll go get all my wires and we'll see what happens. I could go the one in the car too, I don't really need that one. Sorry, you're rape. He goes with Quasar as a 2/2. The heck is this guy? We do like cards not on heights to play on Alien Ooze in this matchup. Even though there is Acid Rain. Not as bad as Alien Ooze. I mean, it's these little interruptions. It's annoying enough for me to want to deal with it. It's not the end of the world, though. It's just been happening recently, which makes me believe that it's the wire that is messed up. Wires really need to be replaced every few months if you're using them a lot. Even if you're not being rough on them. You're annoying. Again, I could do this weird P-patch play. Against Electrician, this would die. It would take out his 2-2, which isn't worth it. I think I'm just going to actually set it up like this. And just forget about this. Wow, Kite Flyer. So we can still be Rex on top of here. Wow! Amazing! No, Wi-Fi is so not smooth. Wi-Fi is so glitchy because it just takes time for them to communicate with each other. Definitely do not stream a mobile game with Wi-Fi. I've been down that road. It's bad. It's really bad. USB, yeah, a glitchy USB cable is going to be better than Wi-Fi. 100% of the time. There's no need to do this. We have 3 fusions on the field right now and 2 B-Rexes. This is gonna get nasty. What's worse, Citron or Z-Mech? I would prefer, in that matchup, I would prefer Z-Mech, to be honest. Maybe we'll find the amazing Citron deck. It might be there is something. I wish almost like, you know, I had a little communication with the game devs. They could just tell me like, okay, you know what, there's this Beta Kiratina deck that is kicking Tilkus right now in the meta. Here it is. I would love that, because I don't know what it is, and it's very possible it's out there. I just love that kind of communication. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous now. Come on, man. Get this going. I still want to make this into a video just because of how amazing this day was. It's just a little bit annoying that in the YouTube video... Maybe I'll just act like a clown while this happens. Okay, here we go. That's interesting. What's the play? We'll let those trade. I'll go after we're done with the video. Bonus attack. Do 5 Bananasaurus Rex. Ridiculous. So it's probably going to be B-Rex, Row, or B-Rex. It's not going to be able to really deal with both of these. I guess we should play the Lima Pleurodon. Block the Lima Pleurodon. Great play. We don't have to worry about our face. We have half a block here with 11 health. So this procs the block. This will actually trigger all 3 Dinosaurs. Proccing the block is better than Carlos. For sure. This draws a card. So synergy. Interesting. Let's go down to P-Power. Oh, I'll do the... Oh, it's just got things. Teleport. That way is going to be a world of pain. There's OTK Lunchbox? No, OTK Calorie? So our opponent just spent 4 cards to take care of one of the threats on the field. Now it's going to be evaporating. We're going to block. Guess we draw a card either way. Plant food is a winner here. Plant food will grow either way. Plant food. Any peas anywhere. Our opponent's not necessarily going to have an amphibious minion here. That's the great thing about B-Rex in the water. It's such a huge force, and you need such a specific thing just to jump on. Does our opponent have an amphibious zombie? Not. Let it blow, let it blow. Can't blow you up anymore. This is the OTK minor. It happens every once in a while that I'll upload a deck and then you see it play against it the next day. So someone just first sub. Thank you so much. Sorry, I don't have my thing. Thank you so much to the 4Dolph2000. That's a cool name. For subscribing. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I in a way, the kind of like contributions, I appreciate the donations and everything. The ones I appreciate in a way are the most are the Twitch Prime subs, because if you have Amazon Prime, it's free. You lose nothing. It takes you 2 seconds. I get money from it, so I'm able to support myself while I do this, which is amazing. Gotta play around the weed spray set here. Good enough, I guess. And, you know, there's something very efficient about it. What's going on, Lagulata? I want to see you in the Gwen streams when we're live. Lagulata. Updates to the yeah, no, Amazon, obviously the Amazon Prime, you're right. I should, in all fairness, it's only for the North Americans, because there's no Amazon Prime in Europe, or as far as I'm concerned, anywhere in the world. Blowing that's actually that important. This is the guy, ultimately, from last season running Conehead. Sorry to do that. I wonder if there is. I've been contemplating a little bit of uses of this card. I don't want to play with it. There's Amazon Prime in the UK. Interesting. Anyone else from a country that's not USA, Canada, and United Kingdom? Cheap cards. Will you stop giving me magic beanstalks? There is in Norway. Cool. Spain has it? I did not know all these European countries have it, so Poland does not have it. I did not realize that. I assume it's in France also. I guess it depends on the regulations of each country, because they wouldn't necessarily want Amazon taking over all the local businesses. There is no Amazon Prime in Israel, no. There is in Mexico now. Amazon is taking over the freaking. Come on. It's okay. I work for Amazon. Twitch is owned by Amazon. That's one of the benefits of Amazon Prime. Still no weed spray. Bulgaria does not have it. There is in Romania. I didn't realize Amazon is taking over the freaking world. It's the biggest retailer in the universe right Conehead turns into Buckethead. Unfortunately, we don't have a way of taking this out unless we do some kind of team-up play. We have 6, so we could team up against this team mascot. Also do 2 and maybe not worth it. Probably, I don't know. Is this team mascot worth taking out? I guess we don't really have a way of dealing with Buckethead anyway, so it's going to evolve no matter what. Block. Actually, Block Super is the only thing I can take this out. So I'm glad it one in front, one behind. Black. It doesn't seem like there's any music now. Oh, it's because it froze again. No! Matt's, I'll read some more very pleasant comments that are coming in today. Hey, Fry, I want to say thanks for years you spend for us. I'm really happy I can watch you, my favorite streamer. Oh, I'm gonna cry. And I will always love and support you. Thank you so much, Matt. I really appreciate it. Freeze him up again. So I'm definitely gonna try to invest in a new cable and see if that works. I'm actually gonna go grab two more cables because it's actually getting worse every day, which really leads me to believe more and more that it's a cable that's the problem. That's where I really get this from. Shabam! Sad into weed spray. You can go with 5, I guess. 5 and 1. Feel a little bit. This one. Let's just hope he doesn't have weed spray. I'm playing this on a computer using side sync. Leave my cables. Again, VMAX. Yeah, he has too many targets he needs to do that with. Team mascots go good. Announce that. This is actually going to be go with the later with the with this shooting star. It's gonna be Pine clone. Okay. What is going on? Please commit here. Oh, I wish I had a plant food. We can actually make this into a 6-6 right now. There's so many things Rustful has to take it out. There's so many things. Please play another zombie. I don't think I can. I don't. This is gonna be 2 and 3. Not enough. Okay, we can play 6 and grow this. We'll do the double measure. I guess it's worth it. I guess it's worth it. We're gonna do it like this. Man. Maybe we'll take the damage. Do this kind of after the fact. Going viral would be nasty here. At least these two will trade now. Alright, let's do it like this. We'll patch this one. We'll do the half measure to this card. And maybe it just isn't going viral, in which case this is basically the game. But I think clearing this decent. Thank you so much. Just going viral is not going to get it done. This shooting star will wreck this guy. Oh, that hurts. We're still in good shape. We're still in good shape. We're a little behind this field, but we have some pretty good cards. 2 drops. Actually, the one Pleurodon technically takes out the Sports Star. The fact he's running all these paparazzis make it really rough. I wonder if we forget about the line with Pleurodon. Take the damage. He'll could try Limifloridon, it's just usually they both die. This way, this will at least always trade. I think it's gonna be just this. There's obviously no point in playing Limifloridon. It's best plant card right now, probably Briar Rose, Pine Glove, still have a lot That's die, actually. Oh, that was a sad bat. He didn't realize the shooting star is going to take it out. No, don't. Lane 2 is so good. It doesn't conjure a card now. No, we needed that so much. Oh, we needed that card. The armor getting it done. Holy smokes. That Terrify is actually going to win in the game. The sad bat. That Terrify is the thing that's getting it done. We're not going to win now. We got to roll a 3. Could possibly get a Pine Clone on there. I think it's just everything right into Pine Clone. Maybe we'll keep the 2 3 as it is because we really need a card for next turn. So I guess we'll play these. Oh, I am sadness. Man, this paparazzi. We need to. Okay, it starts with rolling. It starts with. Right? This is 16. It starts with rolling a 3. I'd hate to see the deck that went 6-0 end up 7-3, you know? Man! Is that lethal now? No, we still block. We're still in the game. He has 1 brain left. Look, if we roll this 3, this is still quite doable. Come on. Come on. Alright, guys. This deck is I think there's going to be actually ways of making this. Ooh. This deck is weak to a few things, including Rolling Stone. I think there's actually going to be even a better version of this. But this did perform well, and I'm super happy about that. And what this really, the most important thing is the fact is this opening my eyes to the amazing potential of the B-Rex and the Gatling game. I think the way to actually do this deck is get rid of Captain Cucumber completely. It's going to be a completely different deck. It's not going to be Conjure, but it will be mid-range. Get rid of Captain Cucumber, get rid of Mayflower. They did not perform well. Added maybe Split Pea, Gray Nana, and just some solid 3-drops. We'll find them. They'll be here somewhere. Maybe something with 3 attack. Cool Bean would actually be really good on the 3. It's a good tempo card. Will be an answer to Gravestone. So I'm actually looking forward to do that. I'll probably try that with the next week or 2. But in the meantime, I actually am super happy with the way this deck performed. And we had a lot of really fun moments. So hope you guys enjoyed. Peace! This is Fry. The side sync work on iOS? No, it not only works just for Android. You have to have it's a Samsung application, so you need only Samsung for it to work. Now, if you have iOS, there are other ways. You gotta go to Google. I'll maybe research them someday and make a tutorial about this. But you gotta go to Google and look up ways to mirror an Apple phone to a PC. There are ways of doing that. Now there is an application, a PC application called BlueStacks or Nox, N-O-X. You can look up those. Those are actual emulators. Those work. They're every way is glitchy, like you see. Anytime if you're going from your phone to a USB cable into your computer, putting it on here, and then you capture what's on your computer, the OBS. It's a lot of moving parts, and that's why you see it was a little bit glitchy today. So I'm gonna go get 2 more cables, and we're gonna dig around with them a little bit now. Bird's French fry. I'll do the daily when I come back. Alright guys, so the wire I've been using until now to connect my phone to my computer is actually the original one that the phone came with, just this black Samsung cable. I did buy some spare cables just to have around the house, charge in different places and stuff like this. This is a 3-footer that I bought on Amazon a while ago. This is actually, I took this out of my car. I have a little, cigarette lighter charger thing. So let's see if this, I'm going to go with the 3-foot one because I think shorter cables typically are better. Less, less moving parts, whatever. Less space for there to be a problem. I'm a little out of breath. I just ran to the car and got the thing and okay. Are you so good at this game? I mean, the tips to getting good at this game, one is memorizing all the cards in the game, which heroes play which cards. The second tip I would say is, if you have that memorized, the second tip I would say is when you lose a game specifically, try to figure out why you lost. Really, really important. And third thing is just in general understanding card games. Watch your channel. I try to explain what I'm doing as much as possible. This wire doesn't seem to be working at all. What was the second thing? I think I forgot the second thing. Memorize the cards. If you know what possible cards your opponent will play, that will literally make you from a okay player to a good player. I have basically all the legendaries, which does help having a nice collection. That's just from people donating money and saying, hey, buy packs with this, so... To get all the legendaries, you do have to spend money, Jester, it has good stats, but it doesn't really do... I don't feel like it does enough. I haven't found a strategy that Jester is just, like, amazing, Man, so... I guess I'll kill SideSync on my computer now. Dat Boy. First time watching the stream? Cool. We had someone named Dat Boy a while ago. But you're a different Dat Boy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so we killed this. Hey, it actually disappeared when I said that. What a coincidence. Okay, you'll hear a little beep beep boop. Maybe I have to restart this on my phone now. I am connected to my computer here. It could be a problem with my phone. The problem is with streaming phone games, which I would be very reluctant to ever stream another mobile game. It's just how many moving parts there are. It's been good for a while, but this just happens. Every couple of months, there's just some issue that just happens, whether it be the cable or whether it be the phone. But it doesn't seem like any of my cables are working, which means it's either got to be the SideSync application on my computer, the SideSync application on my phone, or just my phone or my computer in general. This is not working. Is the phone even hearing? Is the computer even hearing this? Is the question. Connecting is my question. Does it have any idea that there's even something connecting here? It's definitely not picking this up in my file manager. Hydrated Bot is here. SideSync with a Y. Swabbies are the only good card. Clayboy, now I'll have to ask for battles. Why did they remove basic zombie from the game? It's because it's a piece of trash garbage. It might actually be one of the best 1-1s because this is a professional, so you can turn it into a fossil head. What's going on, Gabriel Hulk? Welcome. Suppose you guys are coming from YouTube. Now what? Now it's not even reading it. What the heck is going on? You know what? I'm gonna try switching USB ports. Maybe that'll work. I'll switch my mouse with my fang. It could be the USB port is glitching out. There's so many moving parts. Could you please start? Okay, now at least it's registering it. Like 18 times. Hello. That's way too many times. Hello. You guys hear that? It keeps connecting. Could you shut the... Okay, guess that USB port's no good. That's what I use with my mouse, though. Do a room tour? I can show you my room. I actually just cleaned it. Why not? You guys want to see my room? My office? I can do a room tour. My webcam's still attached to my thing, but... Bloop them up. I'm trying here, you guys. The heck is going on? I have no idea. I'm very confused. I'm a strange, confused little man. What could be the thing? A bunch of things happened with my computer recently. I have a feeling it's my computer that's glitching out. My phone's also been acting weird. Everything's been acting weird. Maybe a virus went in between my phone and my computer. Okay, we're gonna end task here. Now we're gonna just open SideSync on my phone. It seems like this wire is not communicating at all. I mean, what if I take this wire out? This isn't working. So what if we... Maybe this wire is better for charging than for data transfer. It has a little data transfer symbol on it. Let's go back to the old wire now and see if we can at least get connected. SideSync. I can actually call SideSync support. They're actually really helpful. Samsung support I found for different areas. I have a few different Samsung devices, and they are surprisingly helpful. See, now that worked immediately. It must have been the cable. I switched back to the old cable, and it turns on immediately now. You guys want to see all my apps? So that cable just doesn't work at all. You know what? I think I know what the thing is. This cable, the black cable, I just switched back to the black cable and it works instantaneously. So the black cable is getting old, and that's the problem. These blue cables over here, I can try this long blue cable, but none of these seem to really work. And I think that they're not actually designed well for data transfer. They're much more for charging. They're very good charging cables, but they seem to be basically useless for data charging, which means I basically need to buy a new charging cable. This will be useful if any of you guys are interested in streaming. You just kind of have to. There's a lot of troubleshooting. It's just a constant thing, you know. I'll do the. See, now I did this. Here, I have to put my earphones in. Hear what's going on. Any communication now. See, now it's not going to turn on at all. All three of the blue cables, they all have the same company. So these ones are really, I mean, they say they're for data transfer, but they don't work. So time to find a new company and get some new wires. I think this is really the thing, though. Yeah, Clayboy, man, you have to learn how to be in a stream with other people and be considerate for other people's stuff, you know? That's a really important thing if you're ever in a public situation with other people. You gotta try to build a sensitivity of what would be annoying and etc. Sorry for singling you out. I don't mean that in an attacking way, I just mean that in a constructive way. Right, so this one's useless. So I'm just gonna do the shoddy cable that actually works for the PvP, and then we'll call it a day. And right after the stream, I will order. I'll order another cable on Amazon. I do have Amazon Prime, by the way. See, this actually works. Shabam! We're back in business. Oops. This will happen. There might be a disconnect here, but at least we can do it. Let's do the It's got to be the cables. The cables are the whole thing. You start with 2 garlics in your hand. This is onion rings. Eventually, I'm gonna make it. Ooh. Eventually, I'm gonna make a tutorial. That's not a bad hand. On how to stream. I think we want these on the ground. Just so they don't get alienated again. That's great. That's the acid rain. Good thing it didn't happen next turn. We'll sport a double commit here. Could you please not put it here? Thank you. What are the plays here? 2-4. March actually can't take out a 2-4, so. I don't think we're gonna fertilize this one. Could fertilize this one. Better than a 2-2, I think. I just didn't want to get rocket science, that's why I didn't do the double move. Oof! Oof! What am I gonna do? Maybe I should just get back to Nox for a couple days. I did not change my in-game name. Fry 'em up, all one word. Frozen. Man! I'm happy we were able to get through the stream at least. No. I'm a spider buffeton. What phone do I have? I have a Galaxy S8. It's the one we actually crowdfunded on the stream, so it actually have a good thing here. That's the wire. Do I own any other wires that would work here? It's got to be a C-type cable. I actually don't. I don't think there's a point in doing PvP. This is ridiculous. This cable literally just got past its life, it seems. Harsh. It keeps freezing because the connection between my phone and my computer keeps breaking. I can do it Wi-Fi. You guys want to see Wi-Fi? It's not gonna work. You can try. Why don't we just try Wi-Fi? Yeah, it's back. Next time it quits, we'll go to Wi-Fi. Ooh. Comes AF 4-4. Did we lose? What am I supposed to do there? Vitamin C's actually get it done. Likely sector and garlic? Try it again. You're enjoying my company? Oh, you're so cute. Look! It's a grill! It's a grill!
Play legendary Game of Heroes and take on
I watched PlayerUnknown Battleground
and join
bloopers.
powerful
It's fun.
guilds as you battle bosses to become legendary. Download today.
I saw this one where there was this girl streamer and everyone was going around there like, it's real this time, it's a girl, oh my god! It was like 1,000 people like surrounding her in just the place where you like, before you actually start playing. PUBG Battlegrounds highlights are hilarious. Go. What would be a good incentive to complete single player missions if you would get cards from it, or gems or something? You don't get anything. Oh my god. Girl gamers. It's just unfortunate that in all these games, they're all tailored so much to guys. They just end up being a 10-to-1 ratio. Okay, this is not good. I'm gonna kill this before anything bad happens this time. Bye, Domihu. Just gonna vitamin Z this. I'm kind of feeling the deja vu right now. Oh, man, space now. No vitamin Z, thank the Lord. Really? I should make an actual frying channel, though. You're pathetic. What is in the box? So I can stand on boxes. Okay, there's nothing. What was my worst win-loss? I don't know, I've lost a few in a row. Usually if I'm using a deck and I lose a few in a row, I'll just stop and go to a different deck. It's just an assignment. Well, he used Acid Rain on turn 1 last time, so... Let's go. It's a growl! Against the garlic, that's cute. It's a growl! Then I have a rocket science so I can. Evaporate. Evaporation. 11. For King, I'm definitely gonna do King once it gets buffed. Banana's pretty good. That's a 5 attack Banana on 5 health. It's kind of ridiculously amazing, actually. We got Cherry Bomb, Pine Clone, and HG. Holy smokes. That's what I'm talking about. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. Great Banana.
It's so great. Great. Okay. Are you ready to roll?
Nothing could go wrong. I'm gonna do Gwen tonight. Not doing it now. I'll do it in about 2 hours. Okay, well, I'll have time for one PvP. I'm sorry, it's just taking so long. Hey, is this back? This news is still a thing? Hello? So this is the old one. I don't see double mint as a good card. It's too easy to remove on turn 2 and way too slow on turn 3. If there would be more turn 2 zombies, if Conehead would become more of a play, double mint would become better, for example. They nerfed Conehead though. Oh, this sucks against Rose. Okay, good enough. I believe we do go face for 6 here this time. Bodyguard wasn't in the should it be? That is way too theoretical. See you later, Hyper Jinx. Damn, I love the original Pokemon trading card game. I wish I could stream that game. I would do it just because of how much I love that freaking game. Holy smokes. I'm talking about first 3 sets of Pokemon TCG. I know I rant about this every day, but I'm so freaking obsessed. I'm actually playing the Game Boy game right now. There is a Game Boy game of the Pokemon trading card game, which is exactly the first 3 sets. No gym, no garbage. Oh! Oh! Okay, stop. Minesweeper. I almost want to print the cards and just play with friends and stuff like that. I think you can print them for personal use. I don't think it's going to be a copyright problem. As long as you never use them in an official setting or anything like that. I don't think it is. This survives. It's better with the B-Rex and everything else next turn. If you play this, it doesn't survive though. It's just this. What if you using double mint with the P-Fusion card? Again, that's a turn 4 play, or 3. It's too slow, and again, that's 2 cards that are very easily just going to be removed. It doesn't have double strike. It's too many cards, and it's too circumstantial. Then you have a double mint that's only good when you have a P-Patch on the field. Bananasaurus Rex is good either way. It becomes better with P-Patch. That's how cards have to be. They should be independently good. Let's do this. This will take a while. We'll have the huge beast for next turn. I think this wouldn't be bad. Again, I'd be open to a double mint idea. Maybe there is a good double mint deck. Again, if PopCap knows a good double mint deck, please let me know. I just don't know, or I'm just misusing it. I'm not thinking the right way. I'd love to hear that kind of stuff from you guys, if it's possible. That would be amazing. Investing bonus attack here is a little bit sad. Should probably make a tempo play. What would it be though? I don't see anything. I think they're just this one, I guess. sad because we could have really done the bonus attack way, but I think we need a little bit of tempo against this deck. Ugh. It's not bad. We'll still kill both ways. We're still really in decent shape. Damage. Use that one. Onion rings doubled mint again. Once you're, it's a nice idea. I have tried that before, I believe. The fact double mint, you don't really want your onion ring to be hitting 2 cost cards. You want to be hitting 1 cost card. Just think about it. What will be better? 1 doubled mint, which is a 4/4, or 2, you know, Admiral Navy beans that are 4/4s. The Admiral basically 2 Admiral Navy beans would be better on to play after, you know, on turn 6 after the onion rings. I don't know. A little bit stumped. Oh, way to draw a card here, right? This hitting us once is okay. I'll move the crocodile. Vampire botanist. Yes. Look it up. It's on YouTube. Not this season, but I did it last season. And the season before. There's one with the Morticia, Teleport Vampire deck. There's also one with the Smash. Two onion rings to this deck. Moves that one. Ugh. Ugh. No more galactic cactuses. Plan food would have won here. We got this. Creative play. Got him. Sweet Pea getting it done. It's rare that Sweet Pea is actually to unchump block something, because it has to be a dry zombie, it's not a gravestone. It's a rare use of Sweet Pea that every once in a while wins you a game. Ugh. Alright guys, I gotta go. It's getting late. I'm gonna stream Gwent in a couple hours. Yo guys! And I'm gonna go order a new cable on Amazon. I guess I should order an official side sync, like a pack of official Samsung cables, instead of these cheap ones. The cheap ones are not working for data transfer. Yeah, I did it with the big, both vampire cards. A deck with so many threats your opponent can't deal with the double mint. Again, but what is it going to be? The double mint will absorb Rolling Stones. It's not going to absorb rockets necessarily. It's just too easy to destroy when you play the double mint itself on that turn, you know? Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Let's raid someone. Plants. Anyone playing a Plants game? Garden Warfare? The heck is this? Playing Plants vs. Zombies, but not playing it.
I know that you guys are super excited to see it. Here we go. You feel like one of these zombies today? Well, the reason I thought of it, honestly, was
hey, someone's playing Plants
because,
vs. Zombies. Let's raid her. It's game with Nikki. Okay, regular Plants vs. Zombies. Let's do it.
was because there was a Snapchat filter that had like it put a cone on someone's head.
Do it.
Guys, I'm not. I know we're being a little silly here, but I don't know. Sorry, we're just gonna block part of the screen. Tired of messing with things. And how about we turn on some of our own music? Hey, fry 'em up. Better get playing. Alright, that sounds like a threat. That sounds like a threat. We're going to... Let's play... oh, fuck. What the fuck? We getting raided. Fuck. Knights to arms, quickly! To your stations! Who's raiding? Fry 'em up, thank you very much for the raid. I'm glad that you gave me a warning, because I was like, oh. Fry 'em up raiders, hello. And welcome to the stream. My name is Nikki. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch TV. And we're having a little bit of like an off feeling day, so I decided to play some like really goofy game, and this is... My voice is glitched. Hello, Awesome Snake. Dark Eye Legend, hello. Weedle the Destroyer. Can I call you Person Nick? I am a person.